All right, what is up, everyone? Happy Thursday. Wild day in the market. Gaps down everywhere. Some gap down buys, some gap down sells, some good setups in it tomorrow. Some went 3 on the day today. On a day like this, when the market gaps down, generally what I will do is if my position is green, I will stay in it. I will stay in it and see how the opening goes first 30 minutes or so, 15, 30 minutes. If they're buying it, I will stay long. If it opens, goes red right away, or it gaps down and it is below my entry, I will exit the position usually in the first 5-10 minutes of the day. I don't want to be holding a loser, and it could just get worse from there. So next month, I will be trading with only options. I will be trading with only shares. I generally have traded only options. But now that I'm more confident in this strategy, again, I've only been doing this strategy for about 3-4 months now, but I think it's something that I can really run with, and I really see the potential in it, and I would like to be able to grow this into more of a portfolio that can actively manage. I can hold stocks for months going forward and let the winners really accelerate for me. So my goal with everyone here is to be more transparent with the trades I'm taking and show the positions that I have entered and how I treated the entry and exit, and you can be able to actively follow along with me as I update my portfolio and find the new stocks and carry those stocks into future months. The last couple years when I've been learning, I've only been trading options. Options are just more volatile. If you like trading options, you're more than welcome to. I know some people do because that's just they want the quick movers. But for me and my future goals, I want this to become something more than something I have to be day trading every single day, right? If I can't get to the market, I don't want to have to worry about it. I want to know that I'm trading stocks with full time frame continuity that are more likely than not to go up and will have a much higher success rate. So I will be getting into that next month. I'm going to start that with the new month, October 1st, whatever that, if that's a weekday, weekend, whatever, the first weekday of October, I will be starting that with these setups that present themselves in October. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. Just want to get that out of the way quick before I started, and we can get into today. So this is one that I did look to go long. We talked about this earlier in the week. You had the gap down buy. You had the 30 hammer holding that weekly in force. So you had you got to zoom in here. But you had, it was right there. But you had the 2 down, 2 up week. So once I saw it held that 2 up week with the 30, I said, okay, I want to get long. And this is something you can do also during the day. That's why it's so important to leave your levels and painted a certain color so that you know what these levels are when you're looking at a smaller time frame. Saw that got long there, got the 3 on the day, so I'm still long bull. Will be long bull into tomorrow. Very strong on the daily. DUOL. This is one, again, with the market selling, showed strength. Opened, went green, broke that double inside day to the upside, took the 3-1-2 up week, and you've got the 3-2 down in green monthly setting up. So I got long this one as well. I'm still long this one here. This is one I looked at towards the end of the day with the 2 down in green daily. Now you've got the mini PMG action in here into the end of the week potentially here. What do you got? You still got inside week, so that's okay. I'm going to zoom back out. I like to zoom out on these ones. Still got the inside week setting up, but if it can take these guys out, you can set up a nice inside week hammer and continue moving back through that 2 down in green month. This is another one I know we talked about earlier in the week. I think it might have been right here or somewhere up in here. But gap down buy sets up the 2 down, 2 up daily. Still took the week out of force, but it was 2 up continuation earlier in the week and not far to go for all-time highs there. NEE, this is what we talked about the last couple days with SO. Finally got that big explosive day yesterday, confirmed on the 2 up. So again, if you got long right in here when that monthly flipped, you are good. And this is what I want to work on next month with it, is giving my stops a little more wiggle room because I'm trading shares. So this is something I'm going to learn, that I am excited to learn and figure it out and see what works for me. But if you are long from here, I would move my stop up to somewhere up in here. So you at least break even or a little bit above. So you're at least green on the trade. But again, if it does come 2 down and set up into the next week, I don't want to get stopped out of the position. So something that I will be looking at next month and how I would operate in those kind of trades. All right, so those are the ones I'm long currently. Into tomorrow, you've got some good looking setups again. Again, you have AMD. Again, keeps testing that monthly open. It's not great. It's kind of been stuck in this range. So it's, again, testing that monthly open, but a nice 3 2 down in green to potentially take that inside week back up and keep working its way back through this 2 down in green month. Now, a lot of these are going to be gap down buys. Almost every single one of these is going to look the exact same. The only difference is whether or not the weekly is or is not in force and red or green. But again, 2 down green, hammer day, closes near the highs, cleans all these pivots out here. So you got a little baby broadening formation on the daily, boom, come on back up and rip up back into here, taking that week again to up. Etsy, see this one is, again, here's when I held overnight last night. Thought it was good, right? It goes 2 up on the day, boom, instantly in that first 15 comes and goes outside day on the first 15-minute candle of the day. So again, sometimes it looks like it's strong, but the whole market's going down. You never know what's going to happen when the market opens. Bam, they slam it right down to the ground. So I ended up getting stopped out of that one as well. But then again, it comes back up. I can remove this here. Still inside week, but again, near the highs, held up at the highs all week in this tight little range here. You got the 3, potentially 3, 2 up on the daily. We'll be looking again back at that one tomorrow. GEV, like this one with the little broadening formation here. Talked about this one earlier, but you got that mini here. Comes down, looks to come back up through there. Again, you get the 1, 2 down day, but now you've got a 3 on the weekly. So this is all one big broadening formation up in here. So we'll be looking at this one tomorrow. Won't probably get long. This just caught my eye because I like this little gap. Right down there, boom, come back up. HIMS, talked about that one already. Joby. So here's what I said yesterday. Okay, I'm looking for the potential 1, 2 down, flip back. That's exactly what you get, right? You get the inside day to the downside, then it comes 2 down, goes green. Now I got the 1, 2, 2 set up above here to re-trigger that weekly and keep moving back through this monthly here. LCID, another one. Held up very well during the day. Tick 2 up, sold right when it ticked 2 up on the day. That's okay. Basically going to call this an inside day. So we'll be looking at this again to go 2 up on the daily and continue on through. You've got the week in force. You've got the 2 down in green month, not very far away from that outside month. So we'll be keeping this one on the watch list, top of the watch list most likely tomorrow. LUNR, another one very similar to Joby. This one has the 2 up week in force still on the 2 down in green day. So now you've got pivots above here to get moving back through that outside month. I don't know why that's not green. NRG, look at this guy. So you have a tight consolidation range. Pops up, didn't want to do it, sells down. Remove that there. Then you get the gap down, flushing all these pivots out here. 3 on the weekly, so we'll see. Does it want to head back up? Could this be the bottom here? Does it want to head back up and continue on and get ready to get to that outside month? SMCI, this one another trickster here today. Gaps down. Closes red, not very great on the 30. Inside 15er takes it up and then kind of choppy action all day, but closes relatively strong. Just barely rejects that weekly, so we'll leave that weekly there. I can remove this one here though. But again, you've got the 2 down. So again, if it gets above here, you know you have the week in force. So if it takes this day up, you've got 2 up day in force, 2 up week in force, in a 2 down in green month. So this one will be on the watch list again tomorrow. This one's pretty wild swings during the day sometimes. So you got to watch this one, but still a good looking setup. All right, that's all I've got for you guys. When the market's crazy like this, again, wild swings during the day. Protect capital, size down if you have to. There's always going to be another trade. Don't get burned on one, especially when the market's swinging like crazy. And if you are nervous or you're worried about your positions, just cut them. Just get out, reduce your risk. You'll sleep easier at night, and you'll come back the next day ready to get more money. All right. Have a good one, everyone. I will talk to you guys on Sunday night. Have a great weekend.